It is a well-deserved tribute paid to Cameroon's former Prime Minister, Simon Achidi Achu, this Saturday, May 12, 2021, at the courtyard of the CPDM Party House here in Douala, on the occasion of the start of the funeral celebration of the former senator. Songs and prayers were performed to bid farewell to the deceased in the presence of an audience comprising of religious, administrative, and political leaders.
May our hearts and yours be connected this morning. May our spirits and yours be linked so that together you lift all of us up the rock that is higher than ourselves. We bow down in front of your divine majesty as we recognize your presence, as you lead and direct and protect each one of us that is here today. May your words that we speak nourish your people, may bring hope. And let your love, the love that came down in Jesus Christ, fill this place like a cloud. And let your glory outshine every other thing that takes place here today. Your life was glorified in the life of Simon Achidi Achu. Even in death, we still give you glory in Jesus Christ. Amen.
Praying, Lord. Somebody's crying, Lord. Somebody's praying, Lord. Oh Lord, hear my prayer as I lift my voice and say, I need you, Lord, today. I need you right away. Somebody's crying, Lord. Somebody's praying, Lord. Somebody's crying, Lord. Somebody's praying, Lord. Somebody's in despair. Somebody feels like no one cares. I know you make a way. Somebody's in despair. Somebody feels like no one cares. I know you make a way. Yes, Lord, you make a way.
Testimonies and tribute messages were also on the menu on the celebration of the life of Father Mentor Achidi Achu on this site, specially designed for this occasion.
Papa Achidi est un papa pour nous tous. Moi, j'ai vécu une forme d'anecdote que je n'aurais pas souvenance peut-être dans ma carrière préfectorale. Dans les années de Braise, comme vous l'avez dit, le Premier ministre Achidi Achu arrive à Douala. Je suis chef de cabinet du gouverneur du littoral. Et le père Kungu me dit, mon fils, l'anglais, ça me dérange beaucoup, mais tu colles pas ici, partout il part, tu avais lui. On fait le tour des communautés, nous étions chez les chefs, il a fait venir toutes les communautés. Et comme on l'a dit, c'était quelqu'un de très généreux. Après une audience, il tenait à ce que chacun rentre avec quelque chose.
Banyala, you said so much that you forgot the main achievement of by us, the traditional rulers of the Northwest. He was the engineer to the creation of the Northwest family. You know, in our region, the big funds, the small funds, they thought they could not live together. And God brought sense to them and told them, in our tradition, the fund is a fund. And he gathered all the big funds, the small big ones, the small ones, together into what we know today as the Northwest Funds Union. That, according to us, is the most important achievement of God, because this union and Comfort confirmed that vote to us. This union became very, very powerful. And now it became as a power broker. When they beat the government, they talk now as a union and not as a fund of the Northwest.
Pa lived a very illustrious life. I like to say he lived a very colorful life by most definitions. And his life was amazingly impactful. As children, we took a lot of things for granted. His presence, his larger-than-life personality, we took that for granted. But from the stories we hear since his passing, it struck us immensely how impactful his life was and how many people he touched. Knowingly, sometimes not knowingly, but just by the sheer kind of person that he was. His whole premise was to help, was to facilitate, was to make things easier, was to make things straight, or to make them easier access, or make your life a little bit more comfortable if he could. So from that, we have garnered a few lessons. One of the lessons that Pa taught us was gratitude, for big and for small, counting the blessings. That was his favorite hymn, Count Your Blessings. It's one that would always bring a smile to his face, and he would have him tapping to the tempo of that song, no matter when. No matter how much pain he was in, no matter how sick he felt, he would always respond to that song. And that song carries a lot of meaning for us. Growing up, it's not a song we heard a lot, but in the last few years, we heard it quite a bit. And from this, I also, me personally, and my sisters, we learned a few lessons. Communication was never a problem for Pa, no matter how sick he was. He would always find a way to show gratitude. After administering to him medications, care, anything, upon leaving, he would touch you and communicate, thank you. Or he would straighten your arm, he would press your hand, massage your muscles to say thank you for the care you've given me. That is a lesson that we've carried, or it's a lesson that we will carry throughout our lives. Nothing is too small. No show of love or no show of concern is ever too small. Another lesson I want to talk about is forgiveness. Pa held no grudges. He believed strongly that everybody was responsible for their mistake or their good deed. And this was coined by one of his phrases which he used a lot, which was, you do good, you do bad, so you own them, they are your own. Choose which one you want to do. It's yours. It's not his to hold as a grudge or anybody else. It's your responsibility.
All of us call him Pa, because he was one person that we have all noticed that every child on earth is a child given by God, and since he's the father, he's the Pa. He's the Pa of every child. So I'm very certain, looking around here, there are very few people who could have called him brother. There are very few people who have called him uncle. But I'm sure from 9/10 of us would have called him Pa, despite all the other titles he has. The most popular name I know all of us call him is Pa. That said, we have come here not to mourn. We are not mourning because Pa is somebody who has lived a fulfilled life. Pa is somebody who has showed love and concern for everybody. Pa is somebody who has been there for everybody. And one thing which is very, very important, none of us have ever seen him angry. Nobody has ever seen him angry.
Even though Pa is their biological father, let them not make a mistake. The mourning, the pain of departure of Pa Achidi Achu is felt by so many people in the same dimension, including the speaker, because that was Pa Achidi Achu was the father of everyone, in fact, the father of the nation. I am so sad for those who never met him, because you missed an opportunity to know what goodness means. You missed an opportunity to know how a soul can be considered a good soul. You missed an opportunity to know what mission God gave us on earth to connect to another man.
Simon Achidi Achu was a man attached to his tradition, which explains the remarkable presence of traditional rulers from the Northwest region.
At this special day, where we are celebrating the death of the life of Right Honorable Simon Achidi Achu, and I must say that Pachu was a member of this dance group. Each time we see Pachu, either on the social media or on television, we see him sing Baulo.
It is worthy of note that this occasion is in prelude to the official tribute ceremony scheduled to take place in Yaoundé, political capital of Cameroon, from July 3, 2021. Simon Achidi Achu died on May 4, 2021 in the United States of America at the age of 84. He was born on November 5, 1924 in Bamenda, Northwest region of Cameroon, precisely in the Mezam division. The man of the common expression politics Nanjangi served as Minister Delegate in charge of State Inspection, Minister of Justice, Prime Minister of Cameroon between the year 1992 to 1996, and also Senator for the Northwest region. He is a family man who leaves behind many offsprings.